Shifting our focus now to Israel, where it's been more than 3 months since the October 7th attack, and now the pressure is mounting at the Israeli government to get the hostages out from Gaza. Well, thousands of Israelis gathered and staged massive protests against the government in Tel Aviv and called for fresh elections. The protesters also flashed placards reading "Agreement Now" and demanded the release of hostages at Tel Aviv's Habima Square. The protesters also called Prime Minister Netanyahu a disaster and demanded his ouster. Hundreds of protesters, including family members of remaining hostages, gathered outside Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's residence, demanding their release. Later, the police personnel dispersed the protesting crowd. In Kfar Saba, during the anti-government agitation, the guest speaker, Hani Ricardo, whose daughter was brutally killed by Hamas militants in the October 7th attack, was interrupted by loud music. But she remained resilient. She said she won't be silenced and will overcome this loud interruption. Meanwhile, the Israeli Defense Forces released the images of destroyed tunnels where it claims some of the hostages were kept by Hamas. The Israeli army spokesperson Daniel Hagari said that return of hostages is a supreme effort and that the Israeli Defense Force is working in every way possible to bring the captured hostages home. The Netanyahu government is under immense pressure as the war with the Palestinian militant outfit Hamas is not nearing an end, and the progress over the new hostage release deal is visibly little at the moment. Over 100 hostages were released by Hamas during a temporary truce in November last year, and as of now 132 are still held by Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Now, in Kampala, at the 19th summit of the non-aligned movement, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said that suffering of Palestinians due to the ongoing Israel-Hamas war must stop. Guterres further added that the denial of the right to statehood to the people of Palestine is unacceptable and their right to build their state must be recognized.
Refusal to accept the two-state solution for Israelis and Palestinians and the denial of the right to statehood for the Palestinian people are unacceptable. These would indefinitely prolong a conflict that has become a major threat to global peace and security, exacerbate polarization, and embolden extremists everywhere. The right of the Palestinian people to build their own state must be recognized by all.